All right, so right here I have, it's a piece of PEX pipe, and it goes right here. It's the hot supply to a sink that is directly behind here. A dog actually chewed it up. You can see you can see right there where the dog actually chewed on it, and whenever you turned on the water, it was spraying water. So I need to remove this section. Now I could just throw a coupling in here. There's also some other teeth marks in this section right here, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to remove this type of fitting. What I like to do first is get the PEX ring into a position where I can work on it. So then I take a pair of channel locks, any type of channel locks, something to grab it, and I start twisting this ring, trying to loosen up the ring so that you can, kind of hard because you guys are, the camera's right in the way, but what you do is just keep working that ring, and what you're trying to do is expand the ring back out so you can get the ring off. So you can see where it clamps. Just keep, I just find that keep grabbing it right there on the that fitting, and you will eventually be able to slide it off. Now I don't know if I'll be able to get this one all the way off because the pipe's disformed from the dog. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so then you can normally just slip it off, and that's all you're trying to do is open that back up, and then it expands and you can get it off. So now you're left with this pipe on here, and it's clamped on there pretty good. So it's still clamped on there from where the ring compressed it. This is what I do. I take a utility knife. Now don't put a ton of pressure on here. I just go through, make a bunch of slits. Just keep turning it. Make a bunch of slits. Don't try to cut all the way through the pipe. Just keep going around. I just keep rotating it. Keep making slits. Slicing the pipe. I like to use a new razor blade. And now what you're trying to do is weaken the pipe and then grab the fitting. You'll be able to pry it right off. And if you don't press you don't want to press the utility blade extremely hard into there, because you will actually nick this fitting. This one is actually plastic. You'll actually nick that fitting, and you can cause a leak on the new piece of PEX pipe that you install. All right, so I have my cutters, my crimpers. I have my PEX pipe, 2 rings. What I do is I like to cut the end of the PEX pipe just to clean it up, make sure there's no marks or anything. Do kind of eyeball it, get it close. I just get it to a rough ball length, get it close, cut it. I like to slide my clamps on right now. I slide both of them on, and then go ahead and stick one side on. So I went ahead and stuck this side on first because it's in the more difficult position or space. And then you can see how far I have the clamp spaced away from the actual fitting. These aren't the best crimpers, but they get the job done. I want to get me a pair of those ratcheting. They sell a ratcheting type crimper. I go and I just double check that I got it crimped all the way. All right, now you line that up where it's supposed to be. There, make your mark over here. and then cut it. Just like that. Slip this side on. Go ahead and crimp it, double check the crimp, and you are done. That's it. Right there. That is the hot side, so I went ahead and used red. I like to use the red and blue just so I know it's an easy identifier of which is hot and which is cold.